Hey there, it's Gail with this week's energy reading for the Lightworker Collective. There's a lot of things that were coming through before I even got set up. You'll see I'm doing it a little bit differently. Today, I actually had a channeled session with automatic writing, and I feel called to share some of that, maybe all of that with you. So I've shuffled and placed the cards ahead of time because I feel like that's going to give us more time to kind of dive deeper into what's going on at this time. We just had, we're in Lionsgate portal. Last night was the new moon. This is a really powerful time to be setting intentions, to really be letting go and releasing that which is holding us back. It's a time for really tapping into that accelerated power of the Lionsgate portal. I find it fascinating that Tiger Eye came up. And this reminds me of, this looks like a portal to me. Also, I actually have this organite that looks like it belongs on this card. And this is really about leadership. This was specifically made for me from the intention of stepping into leadership and inner power, and also using our voice, speaking our truth and speaking up for our truth, speaking up for what we stand for. So there's I'm sensing a lot of powerful energy going on here, and a balancing of releasing, but also bringing essence into form, dreaming the world into being. So yes, releasing and healing, but also this is a powerful time for actualizing and manifesting. Hello, Graphics DD and maybe Baby Needs. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I'm just going to dive in a little bit more here into the cards, and then I think I'm going to grab my messages from this morning. So with the lizard spirit and this tiger eye, I'm really feeling like this is like bookends here. Really speaking to this gateway, this portal, this opportunity for us to really be intentional and have and set clear intentions for this next cycle. I'm feeling specifically for this next lunar cycle with the new moon being on August 8th. But it could be this next cycle, this next phase of your life. It could be like for the rest of the year. You'll know what it is for you. But in particular, this next lunar cycle is a very powerful opportunity for us to connect with our intuition, to continue to do our healing work. I'm also feeling like the impact and the effects of that healing work are going to be accelerating. It's not going to feel as sticky. It's not going to feel as heavy. It's like the releasing there's going to be an ease and a gentleness to it. So, maybe you have some intentions about your healing work and your inner work and releasing those things that no longer serve you. And you might want to just add with grace and ease to those intentions, because this is a time that I'm feeling, also just seasonally, right? Like August is in the Northern Hemisphere anyway, right? Like this is that sunny, that warm, that light, that playful, that joyful time. I was getting a lot of messages about joy and playfulness in the channeling this morning that I was doing. And really, this message of letting go of the idea of hard work, letting go of the the attachment to the only way for you to receive is by working hard, working so hard, working so hard. And this scarab beetle spirit card here with magic works through you just confirms this message of, it's not so much about, that's not the intention. That's not spirit's intention for us. That's what was coming through in the channeling, is that it's not about proving and striving and working yourself to the bone. It's about allowing the magic to work through us. It's about tending to our vessel. It's about purifying through healing in the inner work, to allow that magic to work through us. I'm gonna dive into some of the messages that came up, because I just feel like these cards are here to confirm what was coming through. And I don't want this to be terribly long, but some of the things that were coming through this morning as I was doing my channeled writing. Beautiful soul, we're so proud of the work you're doing, the light you're bringing, the fun you're having. Your capacity for fun and joy, by the way, can expand tenfold when you let go of all the human tendencies and beliefs that you're only able to receive fun and joy after or as a result of working hard. We love and appreciate your initiative, your dedication, your commitment to serve. And joy, play, and fun can exist in that as well. It was never the intention to separate hard work into toiling away and deferring your aliveness. Your work and mission lives through you, right? The magic works through you. While your commitment to it may feel serious, your embodiment and expression of it will be far more impactful from true love, joy, and wonder. And they talked about when children, thinking about children, right? If you've ever seen like preschool age toddlers, right? How they quote unquote play work, right? Like they pretend to be doctors or teachers or, professionals. And how do they do that, right? Like they don't become rigid. They don't become lifeless. They don't become downtrodden. They're not hating it. They're enjoying themselves. They're focused and directed, but they're fluid and joyful and receptive and light. They're so light in that play work. And when they're complete, they let it go without the struggle. And so I feel like this is what's coming up. I'm not going to read all of this. I might share it in a different format. But I'm just scanning to see if there's anything else. Is there anything else you want me to share? Yeah. Okay. Where do you want me to start that? Let go of the need to feel worthy through productivity, doing and working hard. The results and benefits for you and others are 100 times more impactful when you align with work that feels easy, light, playful to you. No matter how physically or mentally demanding it may be or it may seem. Can you see the difference? Can you see how a job or a mission that feels glum, lifeless, difficult, repulsive even, only attracts more gloominess, less life, and more struggle? Can you dare to let go of all you've learned, all your preconceived notions of what work and service means? It is not meant to detract, but to enrich your life first, which in turn enriches others. We never intended, again, they say, we never intended you to feel a slave to creating your experience on this planet, dear one. Hold it and experience it like the young preschoolers who live into artistry, who pretend, play, and move easily from learning, doing, being, playing, experimenting, experiencing, connecting without thinking about it, without analyzing, without strategizing each and every step. That is not serving, it is agony. We only want you to rise into the joy, the love, and abundance that has always been your birthright. So go, play, follow the light. the inspiration, like the curious child that you are. Can you remember? So some really powerful stuff coming through this week. There's a lot more there, but I feel that if you're struggling to transmute sort of that energy of the hard worker, and having to toil and having to wait and defer joy and playfulness and adventure and happiness, that in particular with the amethyst here, and also I forgot what this is, but I know that it has to do with your throat chakra. So really speaking out your desires, I'm feeling, and speaking up for them, and then also as far as the healing and the releasing, it really is those unconscious habits and patterns that are coming up. In particular, I'm feeling about work. Okay, so a really strong message coming through of blending the energy of work and play this week. So if that resonates, I'd love to hear your comments. Feel free to catch this over at my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed over there, I invite you to do that. And let me know how it goes. If you start to play with these energies of how do I embody more play in my mission, in my work? How do I embody more joy? How do I live into the aliveness? How do I use heaviness or that toiling energy to inform me to make decisions or take actions that feel like more ease and lighter for me? So have a great week. I will be back next week with your energy reading, and I wish you all well. Bye.